Hi everyone, welcome back to Go Local Live. I'm Go Local News Editor Kate Nagel. Thanks for tuning in to catch up with the doctor, Dr. Ed Iannuccilli of Ed Wright's, former chairman of the Rhode Island Hospital Board and recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award this year from Rhode Island Hospital, Dr. Iannuccilli.
Thank you, Kate. Nice
So you usually see the doctor here in the studio. We had the opportunity to see him at the convention center just a short while ago, receiving that Lifetime Achievement honor.
Thank you for coming.
Didn't really get the chance to catch you afterwards. Of course, you had family and friends and folks there, but talk with us about what that night meant. Of course, you knew it was coming. Folks had reached out to you, a culmination of a long, storied, distinguished career, but the night in and of itself must have been something special.
Yeah, the night was a reunion of family and friends and of my history at Rhode Island Hospital, Kate. And it really, I didn't realize quite how emotional it would be until I started to see a lot of the people that I hadn't seen in a long time and started to rekindle my memories from the day I started at Rhode Island Hospital, July 1, 1965. Were you born then? I don't think so.
A few years after.
A few. And then to have a nice testimonial video to me with my family as part of that was quite an emotional evening. Hit me more than I thought it would that evening.
Well, a well-deserved honor,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Iannuccilli. Glad we could be part of it.
So nice, very nice.
Here we are. It's the holiday season.
It is.
If you read Dr. Iannuccilli's piece on Thanksgiving, the Italian-American Thanksgiving tradition, and going through sort of that combination of Italian foods, American foods, and the memories you had of it growing up.
Yeah, that's what I called my Italo Turkey Day. Thanksgiving for us was the same as every Sunday, Kate, except there was turkey instead of chicken. There was cranberry sauce, and it was a Thursday instead of a Sunday. Otherwise, it was the same. It was the same rote thing for dinner. Yeah, it was great.
And you heard from a lot of folks, because again, you tend to write about the things that are universal, and for most folks, Thanksgiving just is one of those holidays.
It's a great day.
What's your favorite part?
Of Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Just to sit back and be with family and have no pressure for the day and enjoy talking, looking, not watching television, not texting. It's just a very nice family day, and that's what I appreciate.
And of course, upcoming the Christmas season as well.
It is.
Favorite recollections of Christmas growing up?
We ate a lot, you know, a lot of feasts. Well, the favorite recollections, of course, were Christmas Day and what you were going to get as a Christmas present, what might be under your tree. But that whole thing started on Christmas Eve with a feast called La Vigilia, the Vigil. The Vigil in anticipation of the Christ child. And the Italians ate a lot, and traditionally ate fish for that evening, because that was a day of no meat, a fast, if you will, from meat, and we had fish. So it was called the fish dinner, and the fish was served. We had lots of fish. I think 7 different kinds of fish on that evening, which lasted all evening. 7 symbolic for maybe the 7 sacraments in the Catholic Church. But maybe multiples of 3, sometimes 3 fish were served in honor of the Holy Trinity. But it was a dinner that continued. I can just remember my grandmother and my mother and aunt cooking for probably 2 weeks before that vigil day.
And when did you do Mass?
Well, the adults went to midnight Mass. We couldn't really stay up that late, and we wanted to get to bed because now we went from the religious to the secular, and Santa was coming. So we wanted to get to bed so we could wake up early to see what Santa had brought. But the adults went to midnight Mass, and many of them came back from Mass, continued to eat, and play a game called Tombola. Tombola is like bingo. And they most of the time stayed up all night. We went to Mass early the next morning, if we went, and that completed a long holiday of religion and secular feasts and all kinds of things going on.
Now, my Italian background, my Italian grandfather, the game of choice from Webster, Massachusetts, was, of course, high, low, jack, and pitch.
Oh, pitch. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Not my grandfather. No. His was tombola.
Families playing games, again, coming together with family traditions and more. So we'll be expecting some Christmas-themed writings, I'm sure, from the doctor moving forward. And if you missed it this week, he's got it on, the necktie.
Cravat.
What prompted you to write about the necktie?
Somebody asked me about it and said, why do people wear neckties? Why do some of you old guys still wear those neckties? We don't wear them anymore. We don't see people wearing neckties. It used to be dress down Friday, now it's dress down every day. So I didn't know the origin of the necktie and why we continued to wear them. So I looked it up and wrote about it. I can't believe people still want to go back to the tradition. I think it's coming back, Kate. I think
Neckties
are coming back, my prediction. So it started with Louis XII, I think, back in the 16th century, and he saw these soldiers wearing neck guards to protect them from the cold. He liked the way it looked, so he made it a national, if you will, sartorial piece and suggested everybody wear a necktie, a cravat.
Question for you, bow ties.
Yeah, I was never a bow tie person other than formal wear, but I had a partner who wore a bow tie every day and tied it himself. Mine was always pre-tied if I ever wore one, but a lot of people wore bow ties. You know why Fred Astaire wore a bow tie? Well, I don't either. I'm going to make this up. So he had a long chin, and he thought if he wore a long tie, it would make his chin look longer. Plus, he was dancing.
And of course, there are other more modern ties, the thinner ties.
Oh, boy, the string tie.
Dr. Iannuccilli is a pure traditionalist. You will not find any skinny ties.
No skinny ties, no string ties.
No European ties, no boleros. No. You're going to just find the traditional.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of holiday ties?
Oh, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. Oh, I should have worn one today, of course, for the season.
I know it seems like, we just had Thanksgiving, but the time is short before Christmas because of the late Thanksgiving this year.
Yeah, it is.
The time is short, but of course, always make time to read Dr. Ed Iannuccilli on Go Local, of course, writing about universal themes.
Yeah,
family, love, life, work. And
food,
it's always
holidays.
holidays. It's always a great read. So, Dr. Iannuccilli.
Pleasure.
Appreciate
always
it.
Always good to be here, Kate. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. I want to thank Jennifer Lawless down at the UVA for catching up with us with national politics. And, of course, I want to thank Congressman Joe Kennedy III and Congressman Patrick Kennedy for joining us earlier today. You can find those videos on Go Local. So, we'll be back tomorrow with more live here in studio. But in the meantime, find us on GoLocalProv.com and find us on Facebook. I'm Go Local News Editor Kate Nagel.
Thanks, Kate.